right, y'all. DJ Hyphen&J Moore, Sunday night sound session. Right now, we got a special guest in the studio. Introduce yourself.
Freddie Gibbs, man, from Gary, Indiana. Live in LA.
Nice, man. Welcome. You said you don't come up to Seattle too often.
Nah, but I definitely need to start because I love it up here. It's real green up here.
It's a good way to put it.
Yeah, I love it up here. It's dope.
Yeah, we passed a couple laws lately that make it even greener.
Yeah, plus one of my favorite football players, Richard Sherman, he here. So, I definitely got to get up here with my homeboy Kube and catch a game or something this year. Yeah, I'm definitely a Richard Sherman fan. Anybody that talk stuff and back it up, I'm definitely a fan of it.
How much did you enjoy that moment when he got up in the camera? That was like the greatest thing we ever saw.
I loved it, man. The NFL is like the no fun league right now, so it's like he bringing the fun back. So I definitely respect him.
Yeah, that's great. Well, let's talk about you a little bit. First off, Gary, Indiana. For someone like me out here in Seattle that's really never been to the Midwest, although my mom's from Chicago, I should get out there. But all I know about Gary is that's where the Jacksons are from, right?
Yeah.
What was it like growing up?
That's all a lot of people know about Gary. Man, by the time, when I was growing up in Gary in the 90s, man, the Jacksons were gone. It was just, it's just a memory. It's like what everybody else sees on TV. That's what we knew about the Jacksons as well. So, it was a tough town to grow up in, kind of like, Detroit and, a lot of, Midwest towns like that, Cleveland. So, it's a tough town to grow up in, so it'll definitely shape your mentality coming out of there.
When did you first start messing with music?
Probably after I got kicked out of everything else, like college and all that, probably like 20 years old, about 2021.
Were you playing sports as well as a kid?
Yeah, definitely.
What was your main?
Oh, man, basketball and football, man.
Okay.
I still get at you on the court.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It ain't too many rappers that could beat me in basketball.
Well, so this is a tradition, right? We've been doing sound session for a long time. Every time people come through, like, I love sports. I played in college, small college, and everyone wants to talk about how they can hoop.
Yeah, man. I could definitely hoop.
So you can actually hoop, though?
Yeah, I've been balling everybody on my tour. I'm on tour with Tech 9 right now. It's like 40 people on the tour. Can't nobody see me, so... it is what it is.
All right, we got to get you.
There's a few rappers that I think could play. Like, I heard, like, Game could play.
Cole can play.
I heard that, too. They just tall, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Pac Div.
I heard they could play, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what's up,
Yeah. Thurs, he plays.
Yeah. Freddie Gibbs plays, too.
Yeah.
So.
You guys could have a nice little LA league down there.
I know. I don't never see them, playing basketball out there. But,
nice.
It's all good, though.
Word. So you started messing with music. What was the first time you realized you might be able to do it as like a profession?
The first time that I realized that I can do it as a profession. Wow, that's a good question. Probably like during the time when I got like my first record deal. I was like, oh yeah, I could do this.
Was it like 07?
06, 07. Yeah. I was like, man, if I can get this, if I can do this coming out of Gary, Indiana, then I can pretty much do anything. So, I definitely used that to motivate me, to keep going.
Was there anyone back home that really either sparked that interest or gave you like that little bit of help you needed? Maybe someone who had a studio, someone who kind of shows you how professional recording works. Like, was there anyone like a mentor or anything?
Yeah,
back
definitely.
Home?
My homeboy Fingerroll, he was the only person that I knew that actually knew how to record music. When I started, going to his studio, that's where, basically honed my skills. I learned how to record songs, how to write a song, how to structure it, everything. I learned that watching him, and I say that, every day to this day. If it weren't for him, I probably wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, it's kind of like sports, right? So you had kind of like that raw talent.
Yeah. I definitely wasn't one of the guys that beat on the desk in the lunchroom and was rapping. I wasn't one of those guys. I was trying to, play ball, chase girls and do whatever else, you know what I mean? So I wasn't interested in being a rapper. Like, this wasn't like my childhood dream or anything like that. But, I always loved, the aspect of music. Mm-hmm. So, when I started doing it, I know that I didn't want to, half-ass it, for, lack of a better term. I wanted to go full force with it.
What about musical influences? I assume all the notable, MCs.
Yeah, definitely.
What about somebody that we wouldn't expect?
Weird Al Yankovic.
Really?
Definitely a musical inspiration.
What? You got to be kidding me. No. Weird Al.
No, I'm totally joking, you know what I mean? But, sometimes you got to laugh, man, you know what I mean? And, just, guys that, bring that comedic element.
I had the vinyl. I had the Michael Jackson, like, I'm Fat vinyl
I'm
record.
Fat. What he had, he got so many crazy songs. He redid the Coolio song. I mean, it's just funny stuff like that, man. Just make me laugh, man. You know what I mean? Him and guys like ODB. I love ODB. I listen to a lot of ODB coming up too.
That's interesting. Yeah, people probably wouldn't guess that.
Nah, it's a lot of stuff I listen to that people wouldn't guess. You know what I mean? We in Seattle. I like Nirvana. So.
Oh, word. Yeah, you throw that shit out. Other genres as well?
Yeah, definitely, man. I don't just listen to rap. You just listen to rap, you'll be bored, especially with the rap today. You know what I mean? So I think that you definitely got to branch out. And, you know, I've always been well-rounded when it came to music, period. You know, rap, R&B, country. I need to, like, listen to a little more country to get more into that because I don't know every aspect of that. But, you know, I definitely respect all facets of music, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a huge country fan, but I know, like, when I go back and listen to, like, Johnny Cash records, there's something that
Johnny Cash was gangster.
Yeah, like, that's every one of those records is a hard record.
Yeah, Johnny Cash was trill. People don't, you know, he was trill, but, you know, he didn't care. So, you know what I mean? You listen to his music, he was, you know, it's like gangster rap, you know? It's just over different, you know, kind of music.
Mm-hmm. So what was it like moving from the Midwest to L.A.? I mean, you were, like, probably feeling like you're realizing the dream, going out there to record.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I just figured that, you know, in order to, you know, further my career, I had to take it to another level. And I was hitting the ceiling, you know, when I was in Gary, Indiana every day. I was hitting the ceiling and dropping right back down to where I was at. So it just, you know, musically and business-wise, it didn't make sense to stay there, you know, full time. So I just, you know, branched out, went to the West, went to the Bay, went to LA, and, you know, planted my feet down out there. And, you know, it's been working wonders for me.
Did you ever think about going the other way and going to New York?
Yeah, I mean, I go to New York a whole lot. I got a residence in New York, matter of fact. But for the most part, like, you know, I just like the weather in LA. That's all.
Can't go wrong. I feel like there's a lot of good energy too, like in SoCal right now in the music scene. Probably started about the time you moved out there. Yeah. Like all the folks like you and I, Dom Kennedy, Scheme, Pactive, Kendrick, those guys all kind of coming up almost a decade ago around that time.
Yeah, definitely. I think that I gotta, you know, I contributed to, you know, to that scene definitely. So I gotta pat myself on the back a little bit.
Yeah, no,
I probably don't get the credit that I deserve for, you know, my contribution to that. Probably because I wasn't born out there. You know what I mean? Like some guys, you know, I ain't gonna say names and nothing like that. Some guys try to discredit me in that aspect, but you know, not in my face, definitely not. But you know, so some of those guys out there, they don't give me the credit that I deserve. But you know, they gonna, you know, slowly but surely have to give it to me. So
yeah, it's interesting. That's I mean, you know, that's rap in general.
That's rap. You know, like that. Everybody competitive. You know what I mean? So you know, but I ain't got no competition.
No, and you've been accepted by some of the OGs out there. I mean, if Madlib is going to co-sign you and do a record, then no one can really say anything to you.
Definitely. You know, like I said, man, like you said, OGs, guys like, you know, him and Scarface and guys of that nature, you know what I mean? When I get the, you know, the head nod from, you know, those guys, you know, these little babies, they don't really matter to me.
So, like, playing the long game, I mean, you've been releasing, I think it's like over 10 mixtapes now. You've got a couple of EPs.
I lost count, man. I just make music, man. I'm blessed, you know, to be in the position I'm in, you know, travel the world, take care of my family, man. You know, it's all about just sustaining life with me, man, and living, man. So I got the opportunity to do what I want. You know, I don't have to, you know, I don't have no boss waking me up in the morning, you know, telling me I better do this and better do that, you know. I set the tone for my own life, and you know, the music is, you know, granting me that. So, you know, I can't do nothing but thank God for that.
I saw an interesting criticism of you online. I haven't seen much, honestly, in like 10 years. Yeah. There isn't really much people can say because you make dope music, you're a dope rapper, you pick dope beats, like it all kind of comes together.
Right. And I can play basketball.
And you play basketball, and you hoop people. But there's one guy, his actual criticism was, I think his quote was like, "I'm tired of hearing Freddie spit dope rhymes over dope beats." And I was like, it's the most interesting. Like he decided he was done listening to you because it was just too much like quality music consistently. Like I think he wants you to go crazy and try like some crazy avant-garde record or something. Like, have you ever heard of a criticism like that?
Yeah, definitely, man. I've definitely been, you know, probably one of the only guys that get criticized for rapping too well. That's crazy. I never really noticed that. I've been with other rappers and you know, getting like a verse taken off a song or something like that.
Really?
Because the verse was too good, or they said it was too complex, or it was too, you know, too much better than theirs. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, it you know, that, you know, things like that happen, you know what I mean? People don't want to get outshine, or or they say I might be going outside the realm of the song or whatever. You know what I mean? I just, I got a job to do every time I step inside the booth, and I just do it to the fullest, the best of my ability. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think that allows you for a lot of kind of crossover appeal. Like, I feel like your fan base is very wide.
Right.
Like, you've got cats that like hard records, you've got cats that like lyrics, and then I think we played a bunch of songs. Like, you did one with ZZ Ward, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
We played that track. I think we played a track you did with Flume.
Right.
Like, so you've got kind of the indie fan base too.
Right.
Like, you've got a lot of people that you're touching.
Yeah, man. I just, you know what, man? I'm just all about just making music, man. And because I'm gonna be me, regardless of who I'm on the record with, whether it's ZZ Ward, Flume. I can do a record with, Boosie Collins. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to bring, that Gangsta Gibbs, my element, to the record. So, the opportunity to work with, a vast majority of different artists from different genres, I can't, pass that up. Whenever somebody like from a different a genre other than rap, wants to work with me, I'm flattered by that, you know what I mean? So I always jump at those. I jump at those opportunities more so than working with other rappers.
Yeah, those are like more interesting.
Yeah, to me, like, doing verse with these rappers, like, whatever.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to prove on that end.
You mentioned Bootsy. I was just listening to the collab album you did with The World's Freshest. I feel like that's a very funky West Coast.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
Kind of vibe. How did that album come together?
Man, I could tell you, but that'd be illegal. But honestly, DJ Fresh, one of my close homies. Like I said, when I went to the West Coast, I really planted my feet down and got close with some good people. And Fresh, definitely one of my homies from the Bay. And like I said, he got a funky sound. You know what I mean? And, it just was a bunch of times of me going up to the Bay. I ain't gonna say what I was going up there for, but I was going up there, and and every time I go up there, we just knock a record out or something, or knock something out, a verse or a hook, just something. And he just, from all those visits, he just put that together and put it out. I didn't even hear it until it, actually came out.
Oh, that's interesting. It sounds a lot more cohesive than you would think.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't even, it was just me going up there, getting fried, and going in the studio and laying down an idea.
Yeah.
But DJ Fresh really put that album together. He really,
that's dope.
He did his thing with that.
Nice. The only request I'll make, and this actually is for a lot of your music, is I need more clean edits.
Oh man, definitely. You gotta talk to that guy right there, Archie.
Okay,
Yeah, definitely.
We'll make that happen.
Yeah, we definitely need those.
Yeah, if I start editing your tracks myself, it ends up being like the whole track is reversed, so it's not gonna work out too well.
Yeah.
But playing it forward, what are you working on right now, and what's coming in the future?
Man, I'm really just on. Like I said, right now I'm on the road with Tech 9. Shout out to Tech 9 for bringing me on the road and really exposing me to his fan base as well. I'm always working on music. I've been working on music while I've been on tour. The Pinata album's doing real good. We steadily pushing that. Me and Madley are probably gonna get back on the road soon or something like that. So just pushing the whole ESGN brand, and just rocking with that. I'm definitely probably I don't know when I'm gonna put a new project out. If not by the fall, and definitely top of the year. But I'm definitely gonna keep my fans in the place they need to be. I got a lot of videos coming out. I got a video for Deeper coming out. There's a lot more videos for Pinata coming out. So I'm just basically just establishing, like I said, the whole ESGN thing is a music company and like films. You know what I mean? So I really want to show that real craftsmanship in the work from a total package.
We need the double video. We need the Lakers and the Knicks video.
Oh, we're gonna do that video too.
Yeah, flip it halfway through.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have to do that. That was an idea that I had too. So we formulate some things. Shout out to my homeboy Jonas Schwartz. He was director of Thuggin' and now he just did Deep, and he did Walk of Shame too. So
that's a classic record.
He really been doing all the visuals for the Pinata record, and pretty much for all the ESGN visuals he about to start working on. But he definitely got that eye, and he brings things into perspective. Matter of fact, when we done with this, I'll show you the new video too.
Nice. Before I let you go, you mentioned Tech and you're on tour with him. What have you learned from someone who's pretty much established himself as an independent music marketing genius?
Yeah, he is.
He's eaten way more than pretty much all the major label rappers outside of maybe 5 or 6 or something. I mean, he's got an empire.
I don't know. I don't even know if you can name 5 or 6 guys. That
he might be right up there with the very top.
Yeah, because he's the pure example of do it yourself. He definitely is probably the most self-sufficient artist that I've ever been around.
Mm-hmm.
He's not winding to a label for them to bring him anything or give him anything. He's real self-sufficient. So just his whole business model, the way he monetizes everything he sells, everything Tech-9 that you could think of.
The merch game is insane.
If you say his name, you got to pay him some money. So it's just like, he knows, he's got that down to a science, and you can't do nothing but respect that. So, it's like, somebody, hustling on the streets and, letting you sell on their corner for a minute. So, he giving me the opportunity to stand on his corner and make some money as well. So I can't do nothing but, give him love and respect for that.
I feel like he probably has a lot of professionalism that we don't necessarily see, right? Because when he's on stage or whatever, like he's Tech-9.
You just think Tech-9.
People think, a crazy character, but I feel like
Tech-9 is one of the most professional. He's probably maybe the most professional artist that I've worked with. Everything's on time. Everything's precise. Everything's clear cut. You know what it is from the gate. Even if you don't like it, we running with it. And he runs his business, with an iron fist, and that's how you're supposed to do it.
That's dope. How many more dates do you have on his tour?
Man, I think we got like a month left. We've been out since the beginning of April.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we're about like halfway through.
He tours crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
Multiple shows
every day.
In cities.
Yeah, multiple shows in Seattle today. Like every day we have a show. We don't do days off. So, that work ethic, it rubs off on me. So.
Nice. Well, everyone listening and watching online, be sure you catch Freddie and Tech-9 when the tour comes through. Where can they catch you online, like websites or anything?
Oh, man, just FreddieGibbs.com and at Freddie Gibbs on Twitter and Instagram, man. I'm going to put a picture up of your girlfriend or something like that, man.
It's challenging you guys out there. All right, Sunday Night Sound Session, DJ Hyphen&J Moore. Freddie, thanks so much for coming through.
All right, appreciate y'all.